clockwise. Now we got orange, green, red, and blue. So the cross is now correct after doing that algorithm one more time. And we weren't worried about the corners yet. What we're more worried about was getting the cross in its proper positioning. And now all the yellows are up top, but they're not oriented correctly. See, the yellow's on top up here, but it's not in the right spot. So what you're supposed to do now is find one that's correct. Let's see if there is one. So there's that one's correct, the blue and the orange. So we're supposed to put that correct one on the right top and then work from there to correct everything else. Right front, yellow corners, place correct corner on right front. And then we follow this next algorithm. I already have I don't quite have them all in the right spot, but oh, yeah. Okay, that one right there, that's yellow, blue, and red is in the correct corner. And it's not oriented correctly, but it's in the correct corner. So we'll put that on the right front. And then we use this one, which is we're going to put upper to the right, right to the right, upper to the left, or counterclockwise with the left side, clockwise with the up, counterclockwise with the right, counterclockwise with the up, clockwise with the left. Now we got red, blue, orange, and green. That's what we need to have there. And then we got still red, blue, and then we got green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow. So that's correct. Orange, blue, and green, orange, yellow. So those are all correct positionings as far as where they're at, but the square is turned wrong. We have to correct that now. So, do we have one that's correct yet? No. Okay, now this part I think is the easiest algorithm. Once you have all corners in their proper place, but not oriented correctly. So I'm going to start with this one here on the right front, and I'm going to use this R counterclockwise or right counterclockwise, and the down or the bottom will be counterclockwise, the right will be clockwise, and the down will be clockwise. So we're going to start off with a right counterclockwise, the downside counterclockwise, maintaining the red in the face because that's where we started. And then we're going to do right clockwise, and then we're going to go down clockwise. And that we have to do a couple of times until it works. So same thing. So we're going to go right counter, down counter, right clockwise, down clockwise. We're still not there, so let's try it again until we get this corner solved. It's just not happening yet. Just got to keep going at it. So we're going to go right, down, right, down. And then we're going to go right, counter, down, counter, right clockwise, down clockwise. Now we got that in the right position right there. But don't pay attention to the mess up. We can't pay attention to that. Now you hold this in the same position. We started with the red face at us. We got to keep it that way. And then we just turn the top to where the one that's not oriented correctly is now in that right front corner. And we repeat the same algorithm. But now we're just using this to move these things around a little bit. So we're going to go right counter. We're going to go down counter, right clockwise, and down clockwise. And that's not complete yet. So we're going to go right counterclockwise, down counterclockwise, right clockwise, down clockwise. We're going to do that one more time because it's still not right. So maybe two more times. So right counterclockwise, down counterclockwise, right clockwise, down clockwise. Let's try that one more time. Right counterclockwise, down counterclockwise, right clockwise, down clockwise. Now we got it. There it is. So that's been repositioned. Now we can go to another one. This one's got to get changed. So putting it in that same corner, we just held the red in our, it doesn't matter that it's red, but we started on the red, so we stay on the red. That's the trick about that. You always maintain the face you started with when you started doing corners, orienting corners. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go right counterclockwise, down or bottom counterclockwise, right clockwise, bottom clockwise, and then we're going to go right counterclockwise, down counterclockwise, right clockwise, down clockwise, and we've got it. There it is. So it's oriented correctly now. Now we're turning. We're putting this last one